pissed. Democrats think they got all the rules, but they ain't practical. Republicans are practical. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I recorded this video and I checked to see if after I finished the video and everything, I checked to see if it recorded, and shit did not record because it said I needed to clear up some storage space on my phone. Brand new flipping phone, 128 gigs. Talking about I need to clear up space because the shit take 30 days to get this shit out. You all don't understand the pain of recording a video, saying everything you want to say on that video, and then just having to do it all over. Anyway, I'm gonna start this video now, and then we can talk about what I want to talk about. So bear with me. Let's go. All right, so let's just start. Let's just start over. Before this series even started, I said in my group chat, in my little life group chat, I said Celtics have to win both games at home for us to have an actual chance at winning this series. I stand by that. I stand by that. There are a few things I want to talk about this video, but I stand by that. I said Celtics, we have to win our first two games at home. To have a good chance, we have to win both. We have to win both games at home. So I'm not one of them Celtics fans excited or nothing like that. The only way you all would have caught me with a chance, the only chance y'all had at catching me celebrating early was if we were up 3-0. And crazy enough, we could have been up 3-0 if we didn't just come out sloppy as hell game 2. We have to win both games at home. I don't know how the hell Wiggins did that, but that was nice. We have to win both games at home. I'm not to give ourselves a chance at at least put the Warriors on the hot seat or whatever. But the reason I'm not celebrating till we get 4 is because big body that boy. It's because everything is set up for the Warriors to do something legendary. Like everything is set up for the Warriors to do something legendary, right? They can go home down 3-1, get a game at home. Maybe the ghost of Game 6 Clay comes back to haunt us, and then they go back home for a Game 7. They're back home for a Game 7. So there's too much room for the Warriors to do some legendary shit. You know what I mean? That's why Derek White. That's that Spurs offense and Derek White. That's why I think we have to take care of 2 at home. What I like that I see from my Celtics, I love the fact that we're showing a lot of maturity. We didn't show this. I think that's like the best thing. That's the most gratifying thing to me. Like, it's the most gratifying thing to me is that we're showing maturity. Because the entire playoff run, up until now, we'll blow close games. We'll let big runs rattle us. We're showing maturity. I really want to talk about this whole Draymond thing because this is what I talked about in my deleted video. I was talking about how, and the media does a great job of this, but we need to talk about how Draymond right now is being labeled as the scapegoat anytime on this Warriors loss. So if you all notice, if you all are paying attention, the media tries to find a scapegoat for every loss for a team, bruh. Always, bruh. And the media has been doing such a great job of this to the point where we don't even say, oh yeah, the Celtics just beat the Warriors. It's always on somebody. Oh, Jason Tatum didn't show up. Oh, Draymond Green didn't show up. Where's Poole? Where's Jordan Poole? What's Steve Kerr doing? Steve Kerr is getting out coached. There's never a Warriors just lost this game. There's never a Celtics just beat the Warriors. Steph came out, played well. Clay had a good game. He had a good game. Otto Porter, helped off the bench. Wiggins did his thing off the bench. Draymond, could he have been more assertive on offense? Sure. But I don't get this this whole Draymond slander thing. Like, now personally, I don't have a problem with Draymond. I think he'd be poking players' eyes out a little too much to the point where, like, if I was any of these players' teammates, I would have been checked this man. I don't really have anything against Draymond other than that. But I don't get why the media is making Draymond like the scapegoat as if he's a 20 PPG player. Like, what was the what would the difference be for Draymond having a good game? 8 points? Like, he had like a triple single-esque line 2 nights ago. What do you expect him to drop? 10, 10, 7, 5? Like, are you really telling me it's because Draymond's lack of assertiveness that the Warriors are like lost game 3 or are down in the series? Come on now. I don't. And I get it. I get the media. You know, they need a story. He's like, first of all, you can't do nothing against that. That's just Rob Williams blocking your ass. But I don't get what the media wants to do. Like, the media is doing it so well and people are eating it up. I saw a post that said Draymond had 15 points and 15 fouls in this series. Now, honestly, that's actually kind of crazy and kind of sad. But, like, again, they're just feeding, like, this Draymond slander so much, bro. And it's not that I have a problem with it or nothing, but I don't need to be seeing Draymond's wife talking about what are Celtics fans doing. This is a horrible environment to have my kids. First of all, why the hell are you bringing your kids to TD Garden? You ain't hear about TD Garden? Like, y'all really thought shit was sweet in TD Garden. Y'all really thought all the things y'all have heard about TD Garden over the years, y'all thought that wasn't true? I remember in The Last Dance, Jordan's kids were like, yeah, we couldn't go to Utah. Yeah, my mom didn't want us going to Utah. And you're bringing your kids to TD Garden. They said it was a kid that started the FU Draymond chant. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I get you're like backing your husband and you're supporting your husband as well as you should be, because I think in a way he's being like unfairly labeled as unfairly blamed. But to say, oh, Boston fans, y'all need to do better. What? I don't think that was a flagrant one, but I do think it was an and one. I don't know about the flagrant, but yeah, saying Boston fans need to do better, and that makes me think, I don't think people understand how good like NBA fans actually are, especially in terms of those at the game. I don't know why Al Horford keeps dropping, but in terms of those at the game, like, you look at fans in other countries, different leagues and stuff like that. For the most part, NBA fans are well behaved. For the most part. Now, when they step out of line, granted, I'm the first person to call that out. Why? Because as an African American, I hate when the fans start trying to treat like the players like zoo animals. Oh, you get paid millions, you can't be tired. Oh, you get paid millions. How are you injured all the time? Oh, you get paid. Oh man, I'm a millionaire, so I can't. They're a millionaire, so they can't complain. Like, shit like that pisses me off. I'll be the first to tell you when a fan's stepping like over the line. And that's part of the reason I mess with the NBA so much, is because they will put their players first, and I respect the hell out of that compared to some like organizations. But for the most part, like, NBA fans just in general in terms of a sport, like, they're pretty well behaved for the most part. Now, that dude throwing a water bottle at Kyrie, I hope he's still doing time. F that dude. It's never that deep, and especially when your ass isn't the one playing. Like, but in terms of being a fan, in terms of fanship, the worst you're getting out of this crowd is verbal obscenities. I don't think that's, like, I don't think that warrants a response from your wife. You shouldn't have had your kids in TD Garden anyway. I wouldn't, like, if I'm an opposing player coming to TD Garden and my kids are young, it's not like they're like above 18 or 21 or something like that. I'm not bringing my kids to no TD Garden. Roger Federer doesn't even bring his kids to like his Grand Slam finals. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, this man doesn't even want them there. Man doesn't even want his kids there. Like, why are you bringing your kids to TD Garden? And, like, part of it is like, yeah, you do have to read. You have to read the room. You know, you have to know your audience, you know? But yeah, I just don't see. I think the media needs to like. It's something that's been annoying me with the media. It's never this team was better tonight. It's always, oh, who didn't show up. There's nothing like. Sure, Draymond wasn't assertive, but there's nothing like. What else were you expecting him to do? He's had stat lines like that before, and they win. So it's like I don't know what you're looking for from Draymond Green, bruh. Like it seems like the one person. How are you making him the scapegoat? Like if anyone, I feel like Clay should be picking up a little bit more slander. Where are the role players? Like I get Poole. Like this is his first time in the finals. It's first time the Celtics are in the finals. Where's his slander? You know what I mean? It's not that I'm saying like I'm trying to back Draymond Green here, but I'm just saying it makes no sense. It makes no sense to make Draymond Green the scapegoat. I don't know how that shit started. Yes, is he talking the most? Sure. But is he going to be the deciding factor in Warriors? Is he an instrumental part of Warriors wins? Yes, but is he going to be the deciding factor? I don't think so. I don't think so. Steph and Clay combined for 56, and we still won. We gave away the lead. Again, that Celtics maturity, that has been the most gratifying, most satisfying thing to see in this finals. We have to win Game 4 to have a chance at this title. That's it. And just like this entire playoff run has been, it's basically Celtics versus themselves. They don't put themselves in a position to lose. I don't think they're losing. You know what I mean? Keep the turnovers down, rebound. I said this in my previous video, in my first video. I said we are the best equipped team to take down the Warriors. We can do everything. We can take it to the hoop. You guys want to sag off us? You know we're not shy to shoot the three. If you guys want to crowd us on the perimeter, we're going to the hoop. Rob catching lobbed. We're bodying y'all on the inside. I don't know how people don't see like this is a really similar series to us versus the Nets. Nets had no front court. We're going up against two top 5, top 10 talents. And overall we have more spots where we're better than the Warriors at. So I think it's up to the Celtics. I think it's up to us to beat ourselves, really. I think if we stay focused and like have a good game, limit the turnovers, basically play like, I don't want to say play like how we did Game 3, but do the things that they had to work on in Game 3, like limit the turnovers. Offensive rebound, that's probably going to be fixed next game because the Warriors are going to crash everyone in the paint now. But limit the turnovers, get out and run, stay composed. Celtics have a good chance. We have to win Game 4, though. That's going to do it for this video. If you all enjoyed it, you know what to do. Subscribe if you're new. It's been your boy. I'm out of here. Take care.